Hi everybody. I wanted to take just a moment or two of your time to tip you off to be successful, or how to be successful, on the journal article reviews that you're going to be working on this week and in at least 2 other weeks during the term for Education 205. The first thing I wanted to do was to advise you about picking an article. When you're searching the LUO library, you want to stick with professional journals. So for example, Principal Leadership is a professional journal, or the Journal of the Middle School is a professional journal. Journals like the Wall Street Journal, that's a news periodical, or Time Magazine, those are not peer-reviewed articles. Those are just news periodicals, and those will not be accepted as a peer-reviewed article. One of the purposes behind this assignment is to force you to go to the LUO library. So what you want to do is you want to avoid simply typing in professional journals in Google. There are some out there, but the articles are too old to be of relevance. Let me encourage you to stick within a 5-year window. So this is 2014. I would expect you not to go back any farther than, say, 2008 or 2009 is about the oldest that I would accept personally. Also, let me help you be successful by encouraging you to go to the rubric. The rubric is not set up by me, but it is something that the School of Education expects me to follow. So that is the standard by which I have to judge your work. The third thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to upload a template for you, and the template has an appropriate font, is already set up with a 1 by 1 by 1 margin set. It's already double spaced. It already has a sample citation, a running head, a pagination. Basically, I've kind of done part of the job for you to give you a head start. I've also included 6 of the titles that I would want for you to leave and just compose your narrative underneath that title. Let me share with you why. What that allows us to do is to have 0 miscommunication. So, for example, if you want to discuss the strengths of an article, which is one of the title heads, there is a section for that. That way the reader, the audience, that's me, won't have to guess what your intentions were. Because usually when a grader has to guess what those intentions are, it's much more difficult to assess your work product. So to be successful, under the strengths section, that's where you'll discuss strengths. Under the weakness section, that's where you'll judge your weaknesses, etc. When it talks about reflection, that's where you'll put your personal commentary. It would be okay for this particular type of article review to use I in sections that are about your own personal reflection. If you're thinking about a paragraph, let me encourage you that a paragraph should be somewhere between 5 and 7 well-developed sentences. That's sort of at a minimum. And when you're looking at paragraphs, be sure that the ideas embodied in a paragraph are connected. If they're not connected, go ahead and extend it to a second paragraph. So as you're working, make sure your article is peer-reviewed out of an education journal about a current educational theory connected to your text. Do use the template that I'm going to provide for you. It's not already in the course content, but it will be uploaded there. And then also make sure that you proofread. We want to make sure that our students are well gifted and well rehearsed in their writing craft efforts. I hope you have a great week, and I will catch you guys next week.